All right, boys, we are live. So, welcome to another SAF Podcast. I am your lovely co-host today, Josiah Biggs, and I have some lovely guests with me today. We have two regular guests and a special guest with us. We have, of course, one of our biggest regulars, Matt Ferrugia. Say hello, Matt.
Hello, friends. It's me, the mischievous gentleman, Matt Ferrugia.
Of course. And another one of our regulars who's come back after a short hiatus, we have, of course, Mr. John Lamy, or better known as Kamen Rider Black Wolf. Say hello, John.
Hello, I'm alive. And yeah, I had to do a character change. Everyone will now see me as Kamen Rider Surtur. Turns out, I don't know who in the world it was, but someone in the world didn't like the fact that I was Kamen Rider Black Wolf. So they hacked every account that I ever had with Kamen Rider Black Wolf as the name and got rid of it, including Facebook and everything.
Wow.
So now I'm Kamen Rider Surtur because I'm actually Nordic, and that's a Nordic fire giant god that's kick-ass. So I even started drawing up the character for him.
Good. So you're good to see you're back on the horse already.
Yeah, I've been going strong and barely sleeping.
Don't we all?
Preach.
And of course, our special guest today, appearing on this podcast for the first time, we have Mr. Chris Nolan. Say hello, Chris, and give us a little bio if you would be so kind.
Well, first off, I directed Batman, as you can tell by my name.
Good. Yeah.
I'm from a local Dairy Queen, and yeah, I'm black. That's providing
Good stuff
for this podcast right here.
You heard it here first, folks. We actually paid him $10,000 to stream live from a Dairy Queen.
That's right.
It was hard to get him.
I'm just swimming in a blizzard right now.
Is that did you get one of those new Royal Blizzards?
I did not. I didn't even get a blizzard. I got some fries and a drink.
And now I'm thoroughly disappointed. Hopefully you'll make up for it later.
That's an economic choice. It's fine. It's good.
Yeah. I'm broke.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Fries are great.
Yeah, they're all right. But back to our lovely podcast here. First, it's been about 2-3 weeks since we had anything put out on the channel, so we need to get everybody caught up. John, you've been gone the longest. What have you been up to besides recreating your identity and reforging your rider suit?
Nothing. What makes you think anything happened ever?
You disappear for weeks on end and then show back up and you have a huge beard, and so you just gotta wonder if you've been on an amazing adventure or not.
That is the funny thing. I am actually growing out of a Viking beard, it seems.
I could smell it through the internet.
Let's see. I'm actually decayed, so not only do I ruin worlds and people's favorite type of series, but I travel through different dimensions, so that's why I was gone for a long time and people forgot I existed. But then they're like, oh shit, here he is, ruining things for us again. While
simultaneously saving things.
Yeah, that's what he says.
That's what the people really.
Some interesting things are happening. Like, supposedly there's a Sentai coming out. A Super Sentai, which is actually Kamen Riders. All different Kamen Riders who actually died in past seasons.
What?
Yeah. And they're their own Super Sentai team, so it's going to be pretty interesting. I don't know what...
You just sent me that info, man. You gotta send me that info.
Yeah, I sent it to my friend Rob, so I'll send it to you as well. It's like, they took Blade, the guy who dies in Blade.
Yeah.
Maybe someone that died in Ryuki, which of course will be like everyone, but
that's like 12 writers.
Someone. Spoilers for X8. I'm sorry. we'll have to put that somewhere. But Laser, he's there as well. Baron from Gaim, like that's just an example of some of them. And they're all coming back. One of them's the Pink Ranger, and I don't know which one.
I hope it's Baron.
It's either Baron or Blade. Oh my god, my voice. No, I'm reverting back. Yeah, but it's either Baron or Blade, so that'll be interesting. Some interesting thing that happened recently is I've got a few new 3DS games from being a poor ass motherfucker. I have Dragon Ball Z Fusions.
Mm-hmm.
I got Pokemon Moon. The new Kirby game.
Yeah.
I can't remember which Shimigami, but it's the one for 3DS. And another cool one is the newest Kamen Rider game for 3DS. I have that, so I can actually play it. And that's for the Japanese 3DS, because can't use it on your English one. And I have the newest, I think it's the newest, Super Robo Tyson Wars, which was UX, and it has Hatsune Miku in it. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Anything else that I played? I played Overwatch.
Good.
But that's because of the Chinese New Year stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Didn't get any skins from it.
What?
That's a shame.
Got tons of sprays though. That was cool.
How many times did you play Diva?
Yeah. Go Diva. Love her.
Diva's the
and I was actually busy. So busy that I can't even form words right now. So I barely got to watch anything or play anything really. But I watched today Dragon Ball Super, so I'm all caught up on that.
It's pretty good. It's getting pretty good now with the Universe Tournament.
Yeah, like I've seen those, but I'm watching the dub.
Oh, okay.
I did watch the sub, but now I'm going back and watching the dub.
Oh, okay.
Just because it has the voices when I was growing up.
Yeah, I'll catch that back up too. But I mean, it's with a lot of the filler, it went off a little bit. I didn't like how they brought back Future Trunks, and that kind of that Goku Black arc was kind of crap. It ended all right, but it was kind of crappy. And now it's like the 12 Universe Tournament arc, which is amazing, and I really wish it would speed up, but because the battles are lasting a whole episode still, and I'm like, this is the exhibition match. We're not even to the actual tournament.
Yeah, the only one I heard about was Boo versus some furry.
Gohan today, the newest one that came out today. Gohan faced another furry. So
and
universe of furries, man. What the fuck?
The furryverse.
Female Broly.
Female Broly, yeah.
So that's going to be interesting right there.
Yes, it is.
But I gotta say, I do actually love the voices for Whis and Beerus in the dub.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Actually, they're good. Yeah.
Other than that, I started watching the One Piece again.
Oh, why would you ever do that?
Exactly, I did. I went back and I was like, okay, what am I on? Like episode 400 and something? Oh,
Trillium?
Yeah, 516. Fuck.
Whoop, whoop.
So I actually had to restart, and I'm actually back because I forgot where I left off on the dub, because I'm giving the dub a chance. Because it's got Vegeta as Zoro.
Yeah, the Funimation one isn't that bad.
So I think I'm at the auction.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, at the Shibodi Archipelago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Luffy's just getting there to punch the dragon.
Oh, yeah. You gotta punch everything when you're Luffy.
Dragon Punch.
I know for the sub I left off when they started to meet with the harpy chick.
At Punk Hazard, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now I gotta catch all the way up to that on the dub.
That's not that far, comparatively.
And then I saw like this new opening, because I was just searching One Piece openings today, and there was a whole load of characters that I didn't know. I was like, okay, so there's the Straw Hat Gang, and I don't know anything else. There's some deer furry chick, and a bunch of other characters I don't know.
Yo, that rabbit is fucking cool, man.
Carrot, yeah.
Yeah, Carrot's great.
And Wanda's not a deer, she's a dog.
Oh, okay.
There's a deer, though. There's a reindeer, a lady reindeer, and you can guess where that goes.
Yeah. I saw Shanks.
Yeah,
I was happy about that.
Shanks is still popular with the other guys from the worst generation, the other supernovas. They're like, for some reason, we don't like the nicest Yonko, and we want to destroy him for some reason because he's a cool guy, and all the other ones are like heartless bastards, but we're going to go after the cool guy.
Do you think we should target Blackbeard? No.
Nah. I mean, he's only gaining power every day and going to kill us later.
Nope.
The only thing is I thought Shanks was dead now.
Why, though?
Because I saw the manga.
But he's... What? That still doesn't... Both Matt and I are up to date on the manga. That still doesn't make any sense.
Well, people are saying, like, Shanks is dead, and I'm like, what? Fuck you.
Actually,
first you kill off Ace, and now Shanks.
If anything, Monkey D. Dragon might be in peril right now because the Resistance headquarters got blown up, completely demolished.
See, that's how far back I am. I don't know any of this.
Shanks has only been mentioned because people have been trying to track him down and fight him. Like, nobody actually has had any contact with Shanks, and nothing has come out like that. I don't know, you may have gotten confused or maybe some bad info.
Yeah, probably bad. Well, YouTube comments don't lie, so...
Yeah, they've never had any bad comments like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the other thing that I tried, like starting to try and watch, I just haven't been able to click on it and watch yet, is there's a new Digimon season in Japan.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm caught up. I just watched the newest episode, Digimon Try. I'm up to episode 17 now.
Yeah, this one's like Universe or something, and it's about cell phones.
Huh, we'll see. Well, I mean, Digivices are basically pagers, and then they turned into more cell phone looking things. Wasn't it with the police force one? Didn't they have cell phones?
Like Data Squad?
Yeah, maybe it was Data Squad. I can't remember. It had the blue dog with the
punching mitts. Data Squad.
Didn't they have cell phones? Or
I think something like that.
Okay.
It was actually a good season.
I heard.
Because before that one, I watched season 4 and I was severely pissed off. I'm supposed to like it because it's almost like they're henshin and into their Digimon. But when they're like naked children falling into their Digimon, it's just, I couldn't. So that's
like
what I've been up to.
Sorry.
What was that, Matt? I'm sorry.
Like for Digimon, at the end of season 2, I fell out. Like I saw like bits and pieces of season 3, but like after the end of 2, I can't remember the name of the main antagonist, but like he was the kid who went on to become the big villain. Then they had like a whole new arc of him trying to redeem himself, and that shit was great. I watched that a lot back when I was a kid, and that was awesome. But like since season 2, like I've got no idea what the fuck's going on with Digimon. So if it's still good, then please throw me a recommendation. But I don't fucking know anymore, man.
Data Squad was good, and wow, which one's the new one? It was like X-Ross Wars or something like that.
Yeah, it was something weird named.
It
was alright. I don't know. A lot of people don't like season 3. I like season 3.
Right on.
I like the Digimon Tamers.
I did remember the one other thing that I watched lately, but it's because it was while I was away, and it was like near the start of when I was away for so long. One Punch Man. Yeah. I started watching that.
Oh, you finally did?
I hated the concept. I hate the concept of characters who don't have to train at all.
Well, he did, and that's how he got to where he is.
That and, you know, the whole comedy anime things, I kind of just...
Yeah.
Don't like the gag
went away from. I say this, yet I've watched Bo.
I think you left out about 50 bows there.
Yeah, me too. I started reading Shaman King Flowers. That's going pretty decent.
I'll have to check that out. I heard about it.
Also, Chris, I have to apologize if I don't reply to anything that you mentioned, and like definitely if it's towards me, because I can't actually hear you at all.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's almost like you're muted on my side, and I cranked your volume up all the way. So I'll just apologize ahead of time.
Is anyone else having that problem?
No, I could pick you up just fine on my system.
You're pretty quiet for me, but I can still hear you.
So Matt and I will do the Canadian thing of apologize beforehand.
Sorry, eh?
Because we're so nice here. We're totally not jackasses in real life.
No, stereotypes are always correct.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we have stereotypes. I mean,
just ask Wooly.
oh jeez.
His new channel is going to be good, I hope.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a green screen, so what could go wrong?
Oh, Jesus. Join in the ranks of Maximilian, dude.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's it for me. I don't have much that went on. Just busy, like life stuff. Busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all good, bud. No worries.
All right then, Chris. How about you give us a little bit more about yourself? What are your passions? What do you want to do with this life? Are you suffering? Does it hurt?
What do I want to do with it? Yes, it hurts a lot. My skin is really dark.
Oh jeez. This is supposed to be the sex cast. It's not political cast.
That's what I go to. So yeah, that. I have not been up to anything, ever. No, that's a lie. I'm gonna go way back to when I was first asked to be on here, like immediately after I went to my first WWE event that I can really remember. That was pretty cool. I saw Alexa Bliss, who is the best in the WWE right now. I don't care what anyone says. I am right. More recently, I started a Cuba's Trip, which is just as mind-numbingly entertaining as the game was.
Mm-hmm.
Don't watch it for the story, because the story is dumb and lame, and don't play the game for the story, because the story is dumb and lame. Just read the dialogue, listen to them, because they are hilarious, and it's a fun game. It's got good replay value. It's not something you're gonna find yourself playing for like hours on end, but it's something you can revisit, do a lot of different stuff. Good boredom game. I also love Senran Kagura, and I recently stopped being a poser and finally bought a Senran Kagura game. So I'm loving every second of it. All I'm doing is sitting in the dressing room. So that's a trip. Outside of that, I can't. That's about it. Oh, I do movie reviews.
Hey, cool.
Yeah. I was actually hoping Sterling would be here because I called him out on one of them, and he's been asking me to put it up We did a review on Star Wars on the episode 7, and he had said it was the most okay movie he had ever seen, and I'm like, no, you're an idiot. And I called him an idiot to my friends who have no idea who he is. They were very confused. I told him our target audience would know, so I got to get around to putting that up, or I might just not put it up ever just to bother him.
Either way, he'll be back soon, so we'll have to have you on another time to talk about movies.
Yeah, I gotta go at him. We gotta have our battle.
Yeah.
Well, he's a pretty strong opponent. You know, he's kind of like an airbender. He just doesn't give a shit.
I'm a firebender. I'm cooler.
Yeah, but you're also a metaphor for white people.
Oh, you're right.
We just changed the cast. Now it's going to be subliminal political.
Yeah, that's what happens when you invite one black person.
I don't want to say that that's right because that would be admitting, but I also want to say it's right because you are a black person and I'm a white person. So I'm in a big conflict right here.
No, I'm right.
Oh, but I mean, what are your like interests, Chris? Give our small, insignificant audience like a better painting of yourself.
Man,
like what kind of movies do you like? What kind of things are you really into?
I just watch the big blockbuster stuff, man. The superhero movies, action. I'm really hyped for John Wick 2.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Not big on comedies. That's one thing. I don't think we've ever done a review on a comedy. And I have a love-hate relationship with anime. Like I was big into it, and lately I've not seen much outside of Akiba's Trip that I really want to watch. I guess I'm going through a phase right now where it's like fan service or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to hop on that Dragon Maid, man, or Maid Dragon.
Yeah, I really do. I love the blonde, green-haired girl. I have to find out why she's so perfect.
Well, it may be because she's an ancient Aztec god. Lizard person, but I mean, it just adds to the fetish tags. But
those damn Boru tags are just
flying off the shelves, man, flying off the shelves. You're not even gonna be able to find it. It has so many tags.
Yeah,
but
scrolling forever trying to find the picture.
I know. You're scrolling as fast as you can, still trying to. Gosh, that's getting a little too deep. But no, there's been a lackluster amount of like really good anime lately, so you're not alone. I'm what you call a seasoned garbage eater, in which I taste a lot of stuff, and there's some stuff that I'm like, okay, this will occupy my time, and then there's some stuff where like, oh, this is really good, like Drifters last season. That was really good. But there are also a lot of stuff that I just kind of munch on to kill time until something better comes out. Oh man, there's something big's about to drop on us next season, and it's not Attack on Titan 2. Screw that.
I also dislike Attack on Titan.
Thank you.
It's when Eren became a Titan that killed it for me.
Well, see, the weird thing, and we're gonna go into a little side tangent here, is that I read the manga for Attack on Titan well before the show was ever announced, because it got on like the hot page on Manga Panda, and so I always look at the hot stuff, see what's really popular. It's like, oh, okay, this is decently popular, I should check this out, see if it's any good. And so I started reading it after that, and then the show came out, and it's weird because the manga has like a different vibe than the show, even though a lot of stuff is shot for shot the same. The manga gives off this much better vibe, and much more sincere, like not so like edgelord vibe.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so, somehow making it into an anime was like the worst mistake they could ever do. And so, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know if you know Gantz,
Yeah,
but
I was actually kind of half watching the Gantz movie earlier, actually.
yeah, but I mean, most of the manga of Gantz is really, really, really good and really like deep and overflowing with emotions and lots of character development. And for some reason, like all the animation and all the movies seem to always kind of fall short of what the manga is trying to portray. And so I don't know. It's just something about that process that they just can't seem to pick up on some of the subtleties that make it really good, and it just always like goes off into a whole nother direction and just kind of ruins it. Kind of like Terraformer from Mars, the latest season, I think it's Revenge, had terrible animation and terrible fight scenes, and it just ruins an anime that was supposed to be all about killing aliens.
It absolutely did. I stopped watching that halfway through and just found where the manga picked up from the first season.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I stopped in the middle of the third episode. I just turned it off. I'm like, I can't keep doing this. My eyes are bleeding. Like, it was so bad. After the first season, it was so good too. Like, I just don't know.
But the second OP for the second season is amazing though. It's the best OP for any anime I've seen.
That's debatable. That's very debatable. But
it's good.
But just, I know I've seen it, and I say it's good. It's good too. I'll agree with you there. But I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen stuff from like the '60s on, and so
yeah, probably seen more.
It's not that I'm saying it's bad, but I mean, like, I have a much bigger bubble.
Yeah, that's why I threw in the kicker that I've seen.
Yeah. No, I can definitely believe that. But although the Maid Dragon intro is really good though too. It's really it gives you a great first impression of the show, and so I'm rooting. That one's probably the best OP this season, honestly. But no. Thanks for giving us a little shout out of yourself. Let's go on to Matt. I know he's eagerly waiting to give us his weeks on what he's been doing. Oh boy!
Come on, Matt.
It's gonna be good.
Matt.
You people are too kind. So basically, for me, I've been like, what can be said that has not been said 1,000 times before? I've been, hey, there's Shantae. There's always Shantae games. I'm a big fan. I need to finish up Risky's Revenge and Shantae for the Game Boy Color, and then I'm going to go on to Pirate's Curse.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping to get that out of the way soon. That's going to be a good time. I'm going to enjoy that quite a bit. What else do we have? I'm trying to motivate myself to finish Bebop, and it's not that Cowboy Bebop is bad, because it's fucking stellar. It's just like, I don't know.
You lost your steam.
Yeah, you're like, oh fuck, I've got a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff going on. So like, I am gonna come back to it, and then I am gonna like, yell at everyone about like, I can't believe it took me this long to watch Cowboy Bebop. Shit like that, No one really needs to hear that. Whenever someone goes off and finishes like a good old vintage anime, it's like, wow, you guys have got... No, shut up, we've already seen that. Matt, stop talking. So, I don't know, I'll probably just do like a short review of like, hey, so I got around to watching this, this is good, here's a quick review. Life goes on. So I'm looking forward to doing that in the coming few weeks. What else have I done?
So what's your feelings on Yu Yu Hakusho?
Man, Yu Yu Hakusho.
I love it.
Well,
Top 10.
Well, from all like 2 minutes of it that I can remember from back when I was a kid, like, ooh man, that's an anime that It looks very anime. The main character has got some anime hair. It has all the telltale signs of anime. So hey, man,
He is a thing.
Anime out of 10. Yeah, hey, there you go. That's fun. That's a good time. Maybe one day, John. Like, if I do check out Yu Yu Hakusho, I'll make sure that you're one of the first people that I do wax poetic about it too.
Oh, that's right. I'm only up to the Dark Tournament.
Yeah.
So far, I give it one Dragon of the Darkness flame out of everyone's dead.
Right.
Honestly, Matt, I've watched this series like 6 times, so I mean, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but in current company, I'm probably an expert.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'll probably get around to it. I don't know. One day.
You could play, what was it that came out? J Star Victory Plus. You can get all your Yu Yu Hakusho knowledge there.
I've got to be honest with you, John. I've seen gameplay footage of that game, and like, fuck, it looks very polished. It looks very nice. Oh, hey, this game is pretty. But I don't know. Like, if it is good and you can't confirm that with me, then maybe I'll give it a gander. But I don't know. Okay, cool. Thank you, Chris.
I did what I needed to do. I kicked someone's ass online as Ace from One Piece, and that's all I needed.
Gotta rep our boy Ace.
Yeah, he messaged me after calling me an asshole.
Yep, good.
He said your favorite anime character shit, and I was like, nah, well...
That's how we say hello here.
Yeah, this shit anime character just whooped your ass. And he was like Kenshiro, so... Ace beat Kenshiro.
Yeah. Like, you also can't count out Kenshiro. He's pretty cool, but yeah.
Well, I mean, we're about as accurate as, Death Battle, so...
Yeah. Shots fired. Fuck, what is it again? Speaking of Kenshiro, I actually marathoned above the North Star recently. And,
really?
It's only 4 episodes so far, but hey, that's a good abridged. Yeah. Plague of Grapes recommended it back in the day, and I'm glad he did. Because, hey, I gave it a look finally, and that's a funny one. Not too much more to say about that, but if you've got an hour or so to kill, go watch Deb of the North Star. For a while, lots of that I wrapped up season 3, and I performed terribly.
Oh yeah.
Bullshit.
That's why you kept on talking about staying with the payload.
Did you drop out?
I'm definitely hoping that season 4 I'm going to do a lot better because I first came into this partway through season 3, so it's like, hey, how do you play this game? Oh fuck, everything is going poorly. But no, I should be fine going into it next time. So looking forward to more Overwatch. What else is? Not too much more. Neo. Go by Neo. Support support Team Ninja. It's yeah. I'm gonna try and trim the fat a bit here because I've got stuff to talk about, but yeah. Neo's good, go by Neo, people like it, and for good reason. It's you've got your if you still miss Onimusha in any way, shape, or form, go by Neo. Case closed. That's a fun game. What else is there to talk about? There's I had a good weekend. This weekend, which is wrapping up for me now, was pretty cool. I had a good time. I had a Left 4 Dead 2 night with with a few friends, including our very own Josiah Biggs. Josiah, thank you for coming out and enjoying Left 4 Leg too.
Yeah, the whole first round we played, I was leaping, like I was skipping 2 frames, and so I was basically killing teammates and dying. It was a fun time.
Yeah, I liked it. Yesterday I hosted a bit of a watch together in the new group. All that we really ended up doing, to be honest, is we just put on a bunch of Oni Let's Plays. We did some Crash Bandicoot 2. We did some Mega Man X. That was a pretty good time. We had a fun chat. Things ended up getting they got a little sexual. But
I heard Critical was there.
Oh yeah. He came through. He's actually a nice guy. Yeah. Thanks, Critical, if you're listening to this. What else? That didn't actually happen.
Disclaimer: this didn't actually happen.
No, not at all. Yeah, it's about good. That's about all. That's fine. Josiah, did you have a week? Did you have a good time? Did you do some fun things?
Well, besides going into my, comatose state that I do every once in a while, where I just sleep for 78 hours, it's just one of those things, to keep this beautiful face, I got to do it every once in a while. But no, I've been having a fun time. I'm getting ready to play my old college room buddy in Pokemon Moon. He's got Sun, though, but we're going to battle here pretty soon. He's been trying to work his way up to my level, so I've been hitting the battle tree like crazy, trying to get the Charizard's Mega Evolution so I can really push his poop in. So I beat Blue like several times, but Red keeps on smacking me in the face. I can't seem to beat Red. He cheats. He literally does cheat. He somehow killed me with a Lapras, and I had a Lapras as well with Water Absorb. Somehow he beat me with a Lapras. I don't know how. So besides Red cheating, I'm having a good time just trying to get the perfect balanced team to beat my friend, because I know exactly how he's going to play, because we used to play Pokemon all the time in college. And so I know his strategies, and I know what kind of team he's going to have, so I just got to prepare, because I have a lot more resources than he does, so because he's still trying to catch up, because he's out there being an adult and such. But besides that, of course, I also played Left 4 Dead 2 with the gang. Had a good time. It was really fun. We should definitely do it again. Especially once the lag stopped and I could actually play and then be a working part of the team. That was a good time. But besides that, I've actually started reading through Part 5 of JoJo again. It's been a couple years since I read through it, and so with the temptation of a anime adaptation, I'm like, I should probably read through it again so I don't completely lose my way when the anime comes out. And I didn't remember certain parts, so I needed to go back and clarify anyways. And besides that, keeping up with my weekly mangas and my weekly animes. Maid Dragon is really good. So is Demi-chan, although it's not for everybody. Others include, there's the second season of Blue Exorcist, the Kyoto sect chapter, and it is rectifying and retconning all the mistakes they made with the first season and how they ended it poorly and completely ruined the story that the manga was trying to portray, and now they brought it back, completely glassed over all of that, and are taking the high road and doing it correct again. So bravo. We actually saved an anime, gents. I can't believe it. But so that's made me fairly happy in more ways than one. But besides that, I've actually picked up, I'm going to finish my Kamen Rider reviews like I promised John. I picked up Fours again, and I'm working through it. Also, I've been listening almost exclusively to Kamen Rider openings at the gym now, hyping myself up real hard. So there's that. Let's see. Besides,
I tend to do that too.
Hey, John, also, sidebar. What is your favorite opening?
Oh, you're gonna spoil one of the top 10 videos I have planned.
I just want to know. Just purely, you don't have to give me any others. Just tell me your best, because I want to know if it's the same as mine.
I will not lie. It's probably still Double.
Okay. I like Double, but for working out, I think Fi's is the best.
Yes.
It's got that groove. It's got that move. And then Kabuto is also really good too.
Yes.
I like that fast-paced music. Helps me with cardio.
Kuga is also inspiring, but that's because the lyrics actually fit it as well.
Well, that and you have flashbacks to Kuga, and you're like, and you get a little bit sad, but also really motivated.
Yeah, and then you're like, God damn you, Joe.
Oh man. But so I'm restarting a whole bunch of stuff, trying to get back into the groove of things. I was trying to finish Inuyasha, but then I kind of I got Inuyasha syndrome again, and I'm like, I gotta set this down for a while, because no. And
pound for pound, it's honestly not that good of a series.
No, but I need to watch it because I haven't seen any of the final chapter or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And so I hadn't seen it since I was in middle school.
That's the correct time.
When it actually came out, and so I needed to go back and watch everything up to the final chapter so I could remember.
Yeah.
But so I was doing that, and so I got really close to the end of the original series, and I'm just like, I got to take a break and watch something better, please. But no. Oh, and I've also on another media side note, I've gone back and started watching the Mega 64 podcast. Now they have over 400 episodes. I'm like, I should probably pick up with these guys, because I used to watch Mega 64 a whole bunch in high school, and they're still moving and grooving and pumping out classics. And so just in my downtime or whenever I need something to put in the background, I just turn on their podcast, and it's actually a really great podcast. I didn't think it would be really good. I thought there'd be some highs and some low ones, but all of them that I've seen, all 15 so far, I've been amazing, and I wish our podcast was more like that. And so I've been studying their techniques and trying to steal their flair. So we'll be
What's your
seeing
favorite episode of Mega 64 so far?
My favorite bit, or
yeah.
It's got to be the Frieza arc recap for when you go see Resurrection F, where all of them do the Frieza saga in 5 minutes. If you haven't seen it, you need to, because it's freaking hilarious, and I've watched it at least 30 times. I love it so much.
I think my favorite's still the Parappa the Rapper one.
Oh, that's great too. There's so many good, that's just the most recent one that I've liked the most.
Yeah.
Also, there was the GameStop one, The Circle of Life. That was really good. If you haven't seen that one either, you need to check that one out. And then also the Nintendo Classic. They did an episode on that one, and that was, gosh, it was great. Like I said, they're still pumping out classics, and somehow they only have 300,000 subscribers. I mean, these guys were the guys who inspired Rooster Teeth. I don't understand how they still have such a small following. I mean, Funhouse comes out, and Rooster Teeth come out, and they warm up the audience for them. It doesn't even make sense, I mean, you see other YouTubers, and other YouTubers wear more Mega 64 shirts than the actual fans do. It's ridiculous how big of a fan base they have in other YouTubers.
True.
But no, that's about all that I've been up to lately, last couple weeks. So I mean, let's see here. We did have a little bit of homework, and we might talk about it. Did everybody watch at least the first episode of Gunbuster?
I saw up to 17 minutes.
Gunbuster.
Chris, you're becoming more and more silent.
Oh no.
There we go. Come back to me, Chris.
I'm trying.
I think he's fine as long as we all shut up to hear him.
Yeah. But if that's the case, we'll probably just wait for Sterling to come back. So just watch more episodes of Gunbuster in the meantime. Matt and I already kind of did a little bit of the overview when we did our first game night. And so, number one, I know Sterling is a huge fan of Gunbuster because Hideki Anno was the guy who wrote it and directed, or had some sort of process in it. I don't know if he wrote it, but he had a lot to do with it. And so, from there, though, we have a lot of big gaming news that came out. I mean, it's 2017 now. This isn't our first podcast in 2017, but man, oh man, the Switch is looking sexier as the day goes by. Mm-hmm. We have the new Zelda coming out, and I heard, it's coming out, in March?
Yep.
Yeah, jeez. Also, we do, what else? We have John Wick 2 coming out as far as movies go. We have Logan coming out next week. I mean, we got a lot of stuff coming out. So we need to get on this gravy train here. So, John, I haven't talked to you about this at all. So, what is your thoughts on the Switch?
Well, since I'm poor as hell, I can't afford one.
Well, that's
one thing. Definitely here in Canada, where it's $400.
Just your opinion.
My friend's actually getting it, so technically I will have the system. We kind of share everything.
Okay.
When it comes to games and system-wise. Mm-hmm. Just because we've been best friends for like 17 years now.
Nice.
So he's getting that. I think he said he's getting Bomberman. If that is indeed on the release date. He's thinking about Breath of the Wild, so I'll be able to... I can tell you right now, that's what I call the system, the Breath of the Wild system. Because so far that's all I see for it.
Yeah. Well, the launches are always kind of mixed.
Yeah. I do like that it will be region locked, finally. A Nintendo system is, no longer region locked.
Yeah.
I said it was region locked, but what I meant to say is it's not region locked finally. So you don't have to go out and buy like 2 different systems.
Mm-hmm.
As for the controllers and stuff, I'm not sure if they look comfortable.
Yeah, you really got to get your hands on them, before you give a final verdict. Just the feel and how hard they are, and how sturdy they feel. Because, they kind of look cheap, but then, Nintendo has a habit of it looking cheap but actually being pretty sturdy.
Yeah. Another thing that I have is I'm not so picky when it comes to graphics. I play Japanese games that, are really aged compared to ours.
Yeah.
And then there's some that are like, when you play it back in the day, for example, third Super Robot War it was either Nintendo or Super Nintendo. Mm-hmm. It has pretty damn good graphics for the time that it came out in. So, they have their ups and then they have their downs like us. But a lot of the times the graphic quality of their games go down. Look at their Skylanders Kamen Rider game. Holy fuck.
Wait, hang on. That's a thing? This is the first I've heard about this.
Yep, that's a thing.
Yep.
Skylanders Kamen Rider for the Wii.
Oh.
Welcome to the West, where we don't get anything cool Kamen Rider.
Yeah. Or Super Sentai. Fuck, even our Power Ranger games are horrible.
Yeah.
How about that movie, though? That movie came out soon.
Oh my fucking god, don't even.
I'm sorry, buddy. I don't mean to.
Oh,
tease
I'm
you so
sorry.
hard.
There's a new season of Super Sentai that just released in Japan. I think I'll watch that instead.
There you go.
It's all about constellations. And they had a meme on it already. It was the PAPP guy.
Oh. Jeez.
I forget what they said, but it was pretty much like, the pineapple pen, but they're like, I got a gun, I got some ammo, and then they said the name of the weapon.
What?
And they even did the thing.
How is that even that's the worst use of that meme I've ever heard.
I don't know, that's just what I remember seeing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't translated,
Oh, okay.
and my Japanese isn't exactly the best right now.
No, it's pretty rusty, I guess.
So, without translation, I heard gun, and so I put things together. But yeah, no, I know James Rolfe, aka Angry Video Game Nerd, has recently become a Power Rangers fan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna give the movie a shot and review it. But I don't know personally if I can stomach it, because I don't even like Power Rangers anymore. Like, after watching the Sentai, it was based off Jew Ranger,
Yeah.
which was way stupider,
Probably way
and
better.
way more childish. But it was just, the actors were so much better. And there was deaths and killing, so
That's the best kind of Sentai.
yeah. Well, it's like classic Kamen Rider, right?
Yeah.
It used to be way darker than it is now.
Yeah, and they used to be men made in machines, man. It wasn't this mystical crap. It was, no, I'm the $6 billion man.
Yeah, well, Josiah, that's why we had that wonderful Guy movie that came out.
Oh, jeez, yeah. That was beautiful, though. I mean, honestly, it was a brush. Compared to some of the other less savory films, that one was great.
Yeah, I know. Compared to the soccer movie, it was great.
Oh, I keep on trying to forget about that, but it keeps
It does,
weaseling its
keep
way
bringing
back
it
in my
up.
head.
Anyways, yeah, so, anyone who wants to go see Power Rangers, do it. Don't listen to me, because, I'm like the Gen 1 purist of Pokemon. You shouldn't listen to their opinions anyways. But yeah, I don't have any motivation to see the new Power Ranger movie.
Oh, quick little question here, John. Have you seen the new Voltron yet?
Is it a anime or is it live action?
Well, it's from the people who made Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's on Netflix. They got 2 seasons up already.
No, but I'm interested.
It's a Netflix exclusive. I'm in love with it. You should watch it. I don't know how you haven't heard about this. It was all over the news when it first came out. Like they made a season like a year ago or maybe a year and a half ago, or then the newest season, the second season, came out on January 20th, and I shotgunned that stuff like a 2-liter of Mountain Dew in one fell swoop.
Yeah, I probably didn't hear of it just because, like, when it comes to mech animes, I don't know too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know what Gurren Lagann is.
Good.
I know a lot of memes that come from Gurren Lagann,
Good.
but I never watched Gurren Lagann.
Not good.
Not good.
I know. But, man,
Bad.
come on. People have to cut me some slack because I have a shit ton of tokusatsus to catch up on.
Gurren
I have-
Lagann is like 27 episodes.
26.
I have
26.
45 years of Kamen Rider to catch up on.
Oh,
40 years, or... Yeah, I think it's 40 years
That's
of
40
Super
years.
Sentai to catch up on.
I will be more than happy, good sir, to settle this with you in the private chat.
No, I already do plan on watching Gurren Lagann. I just have to find the time. Like I said, I have over 400 episodes or so of One Piece to still catch up on.
It's true.
Well, just stop for a second, watch Gurren Lagann, and then get back in One Piece. But no, seriously, I mean,
Alright, well, you stop watching your animes, start another one, and then go back to those.
I do that I do that consistently. But or inconsistently rather. But no, I mean seriously, you should, because Kamina is actually more recognized than Pikachu in Japan.
Good. Fuck, I didn't know that, but that's great.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
It's crazy.
But then again, also, Kamen Rider Deno is popular in Japan, so... Do I trust their judgment?
I said he was more recognizable. I didn't say be more popular. I said more people can recognize Kamina than... Anyways. You're right about that. I can't argue that. That is a sad story.
Lots of English people probably know JoJo more than... Fuck, I don't even know what to compare it to, but some other thing that has posing in it.
Doctor Who.
Oh. Is that a thing?
No, it's not.
Fuck.
It was just a really bad joke.
At this point, you know, like, JoJo's getting up there. That's always nice to see. It's not the obscure, like, little hidden gem it was a decade ago. That's,
I know, normies are pouring in. It's getting kind of bad.
that's disgusting. We must promote elitism. That's the only thing that'll save the franchise. Read the manga.
That's what started the franchise. Elitism.
Now that we have the Stan Thriller show up.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Spoilers.
No, it's not actually called Thriller, but it should have been called Thriller.
Real quick, can I be heard better? I
Yes,
made
you
some
can, yeah.
changes.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I unplugged my headphones and that.
So you can hear better. Thank you.
Now I'm using my phone as an actual phone.
Oh, nice.
Right on.
So,
Yeah, we can definitely hear you better.
Yeah.
I see. So Chris, what are your thoughts on the Switch as a game console?
I'm not sold on it, man. It's a tablet. It's just a tablet.
Just a tablet?
It looks like that's what I get out of it. It's a high-end tablet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sold on it yet, but I haven't been sold on a Nintendo console since the Wii. So
it's definitely been a rocky road, filled with bad decisions and shattering hopes and dreams. But
yeah.
You know, I'm looking at me because I own a Wii U, and it's collecting dust as we speak.
Not gonna lie, I want a Wii U just to play Bayonetta 2.
Yeah.
I don't want to actually buy a Wii U.
Dude, exact.
Like, once I have it, I just have it.
Yeah. Like, fuck, no, like, okay, I bought it, or whatever, beat Bayo 2, this thing now goes directly in the garbage. Well, okay, Wonderful 101. Okay, 2 games, grand total. There you go, there's my need for this console. So I totally get where you mean.
Well, Splatoon was really fun because I already had it at that point. So that was really good. But the hype died on that, like, after a couple months.
Okay.
And I play Smash Brothers on it. I play Pokken on it. And I play Hyrule Warriors on it.
John, do you mind if I ask you a quick question? Because, like, I can't see anything definitive enough that I can trust for me. So I'm gonna ask you, is Pokken good? Like, is it a good game, or is it just like, you know, the novelty of Pokemon fighting game that draws people in? Like, is it a nice game? Is it?
To save you money, I'm gonna say it's alright.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
have fun playing it. I beat people online, which is surprising for me, because I don't play fighting games enough to really kick the ass of scrubs in fighting games.
I don't think that too many people who have Wiis play a lot of fighting games online either.
True. ARMS will show that.
Yeah.
Do you mean to tell me you haven't invested 1,000 hours in Third Strike?
No, I'm not Maximilian Dude, sadly. I don't have a dog named Benny,
Yeah.
and Japanese wife who was sick, and I don't go, hey dudes, sorry I haven't updated my channel in such a long time. By the way, I can't wait for Justice 2.
You know what? I was just talking to somebody about that, and I get really hyped for it, and then I get really unhyped for it.
Yeah.
I'm in such a middle ground with that game.
With that one especially, because I had mixed feelings about the first one, and
I enjoyed the first.
I mean, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, can DC ever get their shit together? I mean,
no, probably not.
I mean, it would be so great if they could just, actually just one for one transfer something over from the comics correctly. But
or they could just put the team that makes those animated movies on
yes.
a real movie.
Yes, throw them a bone, give them a real job. But also, Chris, recently, like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I watched, what was it? It was Young Justice for the first time, and I love that shit,
great,
man.
right?
Yeah, it's great.
It's
It's like
that episode where they had all like 15 ice villains in one place.
yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that was great.
I can't wait for the second season or the third season coming out.
Yeah, Dark Side, right?
Supposedly, there's not a lot out on it. It's confirmed, but there's not a lot of leaked anything yet on it that I can actually, confirm.
Good. I want it all to be surprised.
I know.
I just want to be hit in the face with it.
I'm just glad that it's confirmed that there is going to be a third season sometime this year. I think it actually is this year sometime. No. Yeah. So I love Marvel, but I love DC more when they get good stuff done right, which is hardly ever. So so I will definitely be seeing this Logan movie pretty soon, just because number one, this is probably, they can't ever seem to get an X-Men movie right unless it's non-traditional or off of the main storyline, or a side story, or a spin-off or whatever. And so this is definitely a spin-off of the main Wolverine line, and so hopefully it'll be amazing. So far, Rotten Tomatoes has it at 97%.
Fuck.
And that number has not dropped in the last week. So
I can't get past Laura being so young. That bothers me.
yeah, I would have liked it to be older as well, but take what you can get. That's the name of the game when it comes to these movies. Also,
I guess this is a passing the torch movie. That's just what they were going for.
Well, funny thing is that they had a interview with Hugh Jackman, and he said, "Oh yeah, I would still be doing Wolverine if we had a crossover with the Avengers, but that's never gonna happen." So I don't know. Fox may actually get him to sign on in a Deadpool movie in the future. We might get that. That is still on the table somewhere. If the studios would just get their head out of their asses, and because Deadpool is weird because it was Fox, but it was also in participation with Marvel somehow. I don't know. It was weird what powers came behind. I know it was mostly Fox, but then Marvel's name was all over it as well, so they had to have something to do with it. I'm not too sure on the situation, but as far as Deadpool goes, but Deadpool 2, can't wait.
Yeah. Also, Matt, to save you something, you know how everyone keeps saying Pokken is Pokemon, but Tekken? Like Tekken Pokemon?
I try not to draw that comparison, but yeah.
Yeah, since I played it, it's not. I even use the grapple characters, because I use King all the time in Tekken. And they do not. They play like Smash Brothers characters is what they play like.
Well, yeah, it's Nintendo, so...
Also, sorry, just one tiny thing before we totally leave. track of the Marvel and DC trend. One thing that I did forget to mention is that 2 days ago, I did see with my little sister Lego Batman, and hey, that's better than I thought it was gonna be. Like I walked into it being like, hey, my little sister's gonna like it. It's gonna be cool, you know, fun little kids movie. And I was totally ignorant because I hadn't seen the first Lego movie, which I had heard was like tons of fun for like people of all ages by the sounds of it. So like I went into this like Lego Batman, cool, should be nice. And then I walked out like I fucking laughed like hard, like a dozen times. Like that was really, really good. So like unexpectedly great. Like as far as I'm concerned, go watch the Lego Batman. It's nice. It's pretty good. So just wanted to throw that in quick. Sorry, that's about it.
That's completely DC related. There we go. Another great spin-off, non-traditional film that DC made that should have went to an actual traditional one, but you know.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's like every movie they expect to do all right just ends up being amazing, and every movie they put all the budget and marketing behind is just god awful. I don't understand. What formula are they using?
It's baffling.
Maybe somebody on the inside. Maybe this is so we don't incur the worst timeline. Maybe this is all to save us from something.
Oh yeah.
But oh man, I don't know. But I'm hopeful for the future. The one thing I'm not hopeful for, well, actually, I am kind of hopeful for Aquaman. Hopefully, it'll be good. Since he doesn't get too much light in the sun, or light from the sun, you know, he doesn't get a lot of publicity or a lot of attention recently. Hopefully we can get a good Aquaman movie. We'll see. But that's what I'm looking forward to most.
Man, you know what? I never thought about it, but yeah, I hope that Aquaman, it goes down in history as the best DC movie ever. I hope it goes down in history as one of the best superhero movies ever, just so it can complete the circle of Aquaman being bullshit and Injustice 1. And I hope he's bullshit and Injustice 2.
I mean, he's really cool in Young Justice too. It's just kind of funny because everybody draws the parallels. Like whenever they do those shit jokes about him, it's always drawn parallel between like the '60s version of Aquaman instead of like the modern one, which is the '60s one isn't even that bad. It's just like the cartoon was really cheesy. But you know,
hey, the GameCube game was really good.
That's what I heard.
Aquaman fought fucking Cthulhu.
Man, I would pay.
I haven't read that comic, but he fought Cthulhu.
Yeah, I would pay to see like Aquaman versus Cthulhu, like freaking kaiju monster movie. That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I want there to be a theatrical release of an Aquaman movie where he has the hook hands. I want that. I need it.
That'll be one of his power-ups.
I'm sorry?
Didn't he lose that hand to a shark?
No, maybe.
Oh, okay, good.
I can't remember. If it was a shark, I think it was some sort of beast, but yeah. But he lost it because the beast was under someone else's control. But no, yeah, so we got that coming up soon. I just hate it. DC, it's like Marvel has this great, like release schedule and does this and that, and they've been working on it for a long time. DC's like, well, and then scribbles on a piece of paper, this is our release schedule. And, it's like the guy in the board meeting. It's just like the CEO's like, we need a release schedule, and like, the guy like texts like his assistant, and they just email him over a rough sketch of what they possibly could do, and try and make it in time. And it's just like, if you just wouldn't rush it and would make these good movies, I would feel not even great movies, just better than they are, honestly. But it's never gonna happen, not in this universe. But
Yeah, for all the characters that I've seen in Injustice 2, so far, to be honest, I'm only interested in 2 characters, like the practice, and that is Yellow Lantern Scarecrow, which I'm amazed he's the Yellow Lantern Scarecrow instead of just Scarecrow, but
hey, man, whatever.
Reskin of Sinestro, I guess.
Yeah, basically.
And the other one's Bane, just to see if he's any different.
I'm a Harley main, and from the Harley videos, she looks exactly the same except for the Lou and Bud attacks that she has, and I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried for that because a lot of the characters who were from the previous game, it seemed they just went copy and paste for the code and move set and all that. They're just like, yeah, here you go. You can dress them up now. Lightning Returns.
Yeah.
Game of the
I mean,
century.
I'm not expecting like a full overhaul of her moveset. I wasn't expecting that, but like, I don't know.
Something.
More than just one attack.
Yeah. But definitely I'm excited for the Yellow Lantern Scarecrow because I'm just interested to see what the hell they're going to do there. And how he's going to look in the first place.
Yeah. We shall see. No, but let's see. What John Wick 2. I just got a copy of John Wick 1 to brush up because John Wick 1 came out like 2014.
Something like that.
I think so, or possibly early 2015. But I need to brush up because I've seen a lot of movies since then, and so I'm watching that before I go see John Wick 2. From what we've seen from the little, on-set photos that they released, and a lot of Keanu Reeves tweets and everything like that, it's gonna be pretty good. I know you're excited to see it, John. What's your history with Mr. Wick, huh?
I would know the name Hentai no Common before John Wick. I'd never seen that movie. I've barely seen American movies, period.
You need to go watch John Wick right now. Just go, just put it on right now. We'll listen to it. That would be the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
Yeah, that definitely wouldn't get taken down off YouTube immediately. We already still have strikes because my freaking Christmas music I chose wasn't all duty free, and so I'm like, what? Like, but I don't know. No, it's I'm really excited for it for a lot of technical reasons, and because I'm actually a pretty big Keanu Reeves fan. He does a lot of interesting stuff. Like, what was it, 99 Ronin? That was really good, surprisingly.
I never saw that.
You need to see
I
it.
heard good things about it.
It is good. I mean, it has the whole first weeaboo vibe to it, Last Samurai type deal. And it's Keanu Reeves acting the way that Keanu Reeves knows how to act best. And so it's nice. It's not another makeshift Matrix copy, and it actually has a pretty good, like, based in like folklore storyline. So that's really interesting as well. They spent a lot of time with it, got a lot of things right, and it's not like a huge success or a great movie by far, but it's really good for the budget and the stars that they had. So I really liked it. I'm glad that I went out on a limb and like, oh, I'll check this out. You know, it seems pretty good.
I'll have to load it up on Netflix or somewhere else. It was not on Netflix.
It's somewhere completely legal, right?
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, John Wick 2 is coming soon. Can't wait.
Is this year still the year of the remakes?
Probably.
So
We'll
are we
see.
gonna get a Super Mario Brother movie remake soon?
I hope so. I hope. I mean, they already had Pixels, and then they had, what was the other one? Oh, they're doing the emoji one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Emoji the movie for a little bit. Patrick Stewart they actually got Patrick Stewart on board for this.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
You mean they flashed enough money in front of Patrick Stewart's face that he was like, oh.
No, they probably have some sort of blackmail, or I mean, they're holding like someone he loves hostage, or I mean, seriously, because it's just, I mean, it's like it's like in the Ghostbusters movie where they kill Bill Murray in the film. It's like, it's the perfect metaphor.
I don't know, maybe they blackmailed Ian McKellen or whatever to do it, and then like Patrick Stewart is a joint package with him.
Yep.
But he's gonna play Poop.
He is. That is a movie.
Well, I mean, you could have him do it, or you could have Shatner do it. That's your choices.
I think it would be funnier if Shatner did it. But no, it doesn't look good. I don't like the animation. It's the same style of animation Sausage Party had, and so, I mean, it's just.
That turned out to be a sterling classic. So
I know, right?
Man. You hope for this movie, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and also behind Sausage Party, like apparently they didn't pay a lot of the animators, and did a whole bunch of illegal stuff too. So that's still being worked out in court. So we'll see about this amazing new film that is supposed to shock and awe us. There's so many people on Twitter, especially a whole bunch of comedians, that are just like railing it right now. So I'm very happy about that.
Our Lord and Savior Seth Rogen has never made a mistake and never will. Great man.
Honestly, the last Seth Rogen film I saw, which was Funny People or Funny Guys, I can't remember what it's called, but it's with Adam Sandler, and it is really good. I genuinely like it. It's a serious, funny movie that has a lot of tragedy and a lot of comedy in it, and the last Adam Sandler movie before that I actually enjoyed was Bedtime Stories, and that's because it was a nice, fun family classic type movie, and wasn't it wasn't new Adam Sandler. It was more towards the classical Adam Sandler.
So like the Billy Madison.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore type stuff, Just a little raunchy here and there, but mostly family friendly, And him actually doing jokes instead of just yelling at people and saying funny things, funny names, But
well, I have this on my mind here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any of you excited for the live-action Berserk movie that's going to be in Japan?
That is a great segue for something in a little bit that I got to remember. But no, yes, I'm actually very excited, and I actually knew about this one, and I was actually going to bring it up eventually, and I forgot. So thank you for that. But no, I'm super excited for this. We're getting Berserk.
I don't
know anything about Berserk. I watched the first that movie, and I've read like one page of the manga, but I liked it. I liked the movie. So,
did you like
which movie?
The Golden Age, the one that's on Netflix.
Oh, you need to watch all of them.
I didn't even know they're all out.
There's three of them. I don't know if they're on Netflix, but there's three of them.
Okay, I didn't see any others on Netflix, so I assumed that they didn't exist.
No, it's a 3-part trilogy that gets you caught up throughout most of the main plot points.
All right, good. That's what I was really hoping for.
When was live action Berserk announced? Can someone please tell me? Does anyone know?
Let me look it up.
Thank you. I'm not exaggerating. Like, I'm completely left field with this. Like, I did not know about this.
By the way, when I brought that up, I thought I was actually making that up. Because I was gonna say that a Japanese wrestler is the main actor in it.
Let's see here. Here we go. The IMDb.
Like, I'm already skeptical about live-action JoJo, so I don't know how much more of this I can fit on my plate. Yes!
Mm-hmm.
No! Oh, I'm serious. We've already seen, like the actors dressed in costume for Yukako, Angelo, and a few others, Josuke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, no, like 100% real and 100% like coming along well.
Alright then. I'm going to need to see the first image of a stand, and that will determine whether or not I watch this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killer Queen.
Well, okay. So apparently, yes, there's just rumors right now for the Berserk live action. Apparently, the name has been taken for a live action film, and it just was done recently. So there's no actual footage or anything super confirmed yet, but everybody thinks it's an actual live action Berserk. Which is what I saw earlier, but I thought there was more out already, but there isn't because people just ain't leaking like they're supposed to. But so it may or may not be about Berserk.
Anything's possible.
But no, yeah, live action JoJo, man. I mean, freaking, how could they mess up Koichi so bad?
He should be half the size.
No, not just
Someone
that.
Get a shorter actor.
His hair isn't blonde.
Someone cut this actor in half and put him back on the movie.
Right now, in front of me, right now.
You know, if he does the intro though, I
Yeah.
think he saves the movie.
Yep. 10 out of 10.
I think you mean saves reality as we know it.
You're right. You are absolutely correct.
I mean, just think of all the memes that will come.
Again.
Oh,
It'll be a fucking field day.
I need it. Someone send the memes to that actor so he can just do it himself.
Something to keep in mind. If there's not a live action version of an anime right now, hey, at least there's always a live action Japanese porn of that anime somewhere.
Yes.
Man, that
you
fucking...
reminded me of the Persona 4.
Good old JoJo's Bizarre Erection.
What a beautiful dog.
What a beautiful dog.
Wait, fuck. Wait. Hang on, sorry. Chris, you said something about Persona that got cut off?
The Persona 4 porn parody with the old dude playing
That does
you.
not
Yes, it does.
exist.
It does exist. I've seen pictures.
Shut up!
Are you friends with me? Are you friends with me on Steam?
Listen, okay, like, well, I think I am, and even
Dude,
if
look
I'm
at my
not, I can
profile
just add
picture.
you, but like...
Look at my profile
fuck,
picture. That's
God
you.
damn it.
Oh my gosh.
The one thing that had to get fucking killed for me, and it was Persona.
It's a thing. All the characters are super old.
I'm going to check. No, they're
You know-
teenagers.
Teddy
It's
waddles
not
in.
okay.
Teddy just waddles in and he's like, "Hey, senpai."
Shut up.
Jeez, we're getting some Pat level anger here.
Oh, it's alright. It's just I don't know how I feel there.
Oh, it's fine. Express your emotions to the fullest. Be a human.
Yeah.
Do not reject your humanity, young Matt.
Chris, John, Josiah, I'm sorry for yelling at you all. Just like this is one thing that does not settle well in my brain. But okay, alright. I'll go check it out.
Oh man.
And you just watch. The female character that you hate the most will be played by Hitomi Tanaka.
Oh, Yukiko is gonna be. Oh, fuck. Look, no. Alright. No, like, I can't say, hey, as long as they get this, because even if they do get this right, it's like doesn't. It's still terrible. I don't know.
Well.
Alright.
Well,
I'm putting this into Google now.
It's I think it's called Tarot Fella.
tarot fella?
I think so.
Not Boko no Pico?
Alright.
Unfortunately,
No, it's
not.
not that. Alright, hang on. Everyone just wait.
Not Fellatio Sona 4.
Listen, if there's not a live action, like, hentai or whatever of Boko no Pico, I'm pretty sure the internet is a lie.
Yeah.
Are you sure that this isn't just like a really good doujin? Like, is it just that? Like,
You thought it was live action in your head?
no, guys, keep talking. It's fine. Like the podcast has to go on. I'll just try and do a bit of.
Well, we're gonna shift gears a little here to something we don't usually talk about, which is music, because something I've been waiting for a long time is about to come out, and that is the new Gorillaz album.
Oh, wow. Okay, I did not know that was a thing. I don't know a lot of things with things.
They've been teasing at this new album, saying it was supposed to come out last year, but obviously recording and other drawbacks hit them. And there was actually a friend of the band that confirmed 4 days ago that the album is done and will be released soon. So I am super excited for that, being the huge Gorillaz fan that I am. I mean, I've been waiting too long. Like spring of last year, they're like, "Oh yeah, new Gorillaz album's coming in the fall," and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and nothing came, and then I almost forgot about it. It was sad. I was a sad boy.
See, you kind of teased me there for a second, Josiah. You said, we're going to shift gears. So it was dangling a little carrot over my head, but we're going to talk about Initial D music.
Oh, we can talk about Initial D music for hours.
I thought we were going to have a night of fire.
Initial D.
Deja vu.
Yeah, damn it!
Man, just running in the night.
Too quick on the draw. Fuck.
You gotta get faster, Matt.
Yeah.
I've been stealing your jokes since 2014, man.
At least I'm not too late to go running in the 90s. Oh, hey, no. That was okay. 4 on 10.
Let's talk about Dio. He was awesome.
I'm always down for that. He's a very attractive man.
You're right.
In both cases?
Well, yeah, sure. Fuck it. Yeah.
The god of metal.
Oh.
Honestly, I think it would be funny if Diego Brando somehow showed up in the part 8.
In part 8? Yeah.
Yeah, in the new part with the new.
Part 7.
I think.
I found it.
You don't sound too happy, Matt.
I'm looking at images of the
I guess it really is a sex cast. Woo!
Yeah.
Hey.
While you're on Pornhub there, Matt, you could watch some JoJo. Boy Gets Fisted by Dio.
Beautiful red hair. Redhead gets fisted by muscly blonde man.
That Yosuke looks fucking terrible.
There you go, Matt. A new stick. You can review porn videos on the internet.
Look, if any of us in this group are going to do that, it's me. But, even with that being said, no. I don't want to.
Because eventually you're going to have to scrape the very bottom and, search up Ninja Turtle Sex Museum.
Oh, man. One too many trips to Newgrounds here.
Well, speaking of Newgrounds, this is a great transition. We've got to bring up our sponsor.
Thank you.
Oh.
Safe transition.
Yes, amazing transition, because nothing says Newgrounds like Loot Crate. Loot Crate has all your favorite gear for a very affordable price, shipped right to your doorstep. They got gaming. They got anime. They got nerd stuff for your pets. They got all that shit that you want and didn't even know you wanted. It's amazing. And so if you go to lootcrate.com and type in our code SAF Podcast, then you'll get 15% off your new subscription. It's as easy as that. Sorry.
Now I gotta import mine here, if you don't mind, Josiah.
Oh, sure.
My sponsor for my channel, Meat and Fuck, has the discount code currently, and you can have it 50% off as long as you go and you put in the code WINSMARVEL.
Man, my mom knows that I do this podcast. She better not check out this one.
I know.
Only if you put Wins Marvel, you may just give up sex with 2 women for the next Marvel game.
Hey, that's not. Hey,
I mean, if they gave Captain Marvel the undercut, I probably would.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Thor's a woman now, so
That's a pretty tempting offer.
It is.
actually, Iron Man is also female now, right?
Yeah, it's a no, not female, not female. You're wrong. It is a black trans college student.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
assume their gender now.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Person of color.
Right.
Oh, how does it feel? Taking over.
they're invading.
Taking over. We were Captain America for a while.
Yeah.
Every single one of us. We're a hive mind, you know.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah.
You wait till more of us weeaboos appear in comic books. Weeaboo superheroes.
When's the comic book race wars?
Yeah.
What do you mean? They've been going on for centuries.
I cannot wait for the Incredible Hulk to have his pillows there, his waifu pillows.
Dude, I'm waiting for
Go
I'm waiting for that
Moshi
standalone She-Hulk film, man.
What kind of standalone She-Hulk film? Don't answer that.
The same as Persona 4.
Shut up!
All right, emotions are high. We're slinging and singing, boys. So
John, you're the best.
I think no, this is good. This is good. We need this sort of energy. Usually we're very low energy. It's good to get passion, no matter how it's shown. But another big topic before we end today, we need to talk about the new Spider-Man film. Can they make Peter Parker any more young and pansexual like a new lead role in Final Fantasy?
Well, wait, what? I was gonna make a joke, but you lost me for a second there. Wait, Spider-Man?
Yeah, the new Spider-Man. He's younger and he's even more androgynous than ever.
And his aunt is even hotter than ever.
I don't know if that's confirmed yet or not. If it's going to be the aunt from Civil War.
Well, if it's not, then it's like, hey,
If
new
it's
aunt,
not, then I'm not watching the movie.
right?
Yeah, but you are watching the other movie.
Yeah.
You're right.
Is Goten a real human being?
I don't know.
Because if we had a real life version of Goten, then yes, I'd say it's possible.
Is Goten Goku?
No.
Time traveled forward in the game theory. Ooh.
It's Matt with another game theory.
What at all?
No.
Matt Pat with us.
No, Goten is Goku's second son.
Is he?
Yes.
He's the one that doesn't do shit.
Well, yeah, because he's like 10 years old.
I've got to be honest with you. Like,
Goku was 10 years old once.
Well, yeah, but he was the main character.
he was the main character in Journey to the West, and it turned out great. And now he's an international superstar. Yay!
He was male Rayleigh.
Basically. I
Still
love-
weaker though. still weaker. Even now in Super, still way weaker. Aurelie's fucking busted.
Oh man, I would be so happy if Aurelie was put in the tournament of power.
Aurelie versus the Omni King. Who wins, Josiah? Call it right.
Aurelie.
Yes.
Dr. Slump is a genius, so you know.
Yep.
Right, might as well go all Masako X on this. Who do we all think?
Something weird
Yep,
I just
go
saw.
ahead.
Okay, so I'm walking around this track. I've left our sunny little Dairy Queen.
Mhm,
There's this old guy walking around as well, and he just keeps getting farther and farther off the track. And finally, he just walked into these woods.
Is he gonna film Persona 3 the porn?
Yes, I hope so.
Okay.
I am going to follow him.
I will quit this podcast.
Honestly, I think we've said enough today. We've gone over a lot of good subjects.
We've got some good.
We got some good shots in. Took some good hits.
We did.
And so I think it's time for us to say goodbye. And so, Matthew, would you do the honors this time?
I would love to, Josiah. It's a pleasure. All right, wait, hang on. Chris, do you know what we do here at the
I
end?
do not. No.
Just join in when you understand.
Okay.
Or just don't do anything at all.
All right.
Either way, it's all right. And even if you don't know what's going on, you can do it next time if you want. So it's all good. All right, let's just fucking take it away then. What do we say?
Don't get eliminated!
Also, Beerus is the strongest.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. You know that. You're such a liar.
You shut your mouth.
Goodbye, folks. Have a
Take
good
care, friends.
afternoon, morning, and evening.
Yes.